Thanks for coming. So we'll file that under hard luck loss. Is that what you're calling it? How do we call this at this point?
Yeah, pissed off. You know, I think I won that fight. My team thinks that I won that fight. You know, obviously I take full responsibility for the loss. You know, anytime you lose a decision, you could have obviously stopped the other guy and then won by stoppage, whether it's KO or submission. But I don't know how the fuck I lost that fight. I don't know how the fuck I lost that fight. I think the judges fucked this one. I don't know how one judge has it 50-45. I win every single fucking round. Then the guy sitting next to him has me lose a close fight. It doesn't fucking make sense to me. But, you know, it is what it is. If nothing changes off my book, I think I won. That's that.
What's the game plan going forward? I mean, obviously this is not a rivalry that's going to just go away just because you've got a loss on your record to him. So what do you do from here? I mean, obviously he's got his next fight booked, but you just work your way back up to the point where you can fight him again or get another shot at a belt? Yeah,
I mean, regardless of how I view what happened with the outcome of that fight, I still go back to the fucking best gym in the world, and American Top Team, and go balls to the wall in training and keep striving to get that fucking belt. You know, I'm young. I've only started MMA about 4 years ago. I got in Bellator a year ago, and I already got this title shot. So obviously, it's a very bright future for me. You know, this is just a little speed bump, and I'm going to be motivated no matter what. You know, even if this was my 10th loss in a row, I'll always be motivated for the next one. You know, at the end of the day, I still think I'm the best fucking bantamweight in the world. I still know that I fucking won that fight. You know, it's become a sport where you're just trying to trick 3 fucking judges, and that's it. Doesn't matter how anyone else sees the fight. It's just 3 fucking people that don't even know what they're looking at. You know, but before this, I was looking at the scorecards and I was looking at everything. I had over 10 minutes of control time, and he had under 1 minute. I don't see how somebody wins the fight there. He threw a lot of strikes that did not land. In that 5th round, he was throwing an elbow that was hitting my shoulder repeatedly, not connecting. I don't have a bump or a bruise on me. I am perfectly fine. He never fucking hit my face. Again, it's very frustrating because I think I won that fight. But again, I do take full responsibility because at the end of the day, I fucking lost no matter what I think or anyone says. I know I lost.
So what do you do going forward in terms of like improving? Because I'm assuming as far as you're concerned, you did everything exactly the way you set out to do it. So how do you even make any kind of improvement from that?
It's tough. You gotta, a loss like this, you go back and you kind of work on techniques to trick the judges. If I throw a lot of volume in that fight, if I throw a lot of punches and they don't land and they just hit his arm and nothing else, it's gonna look like I'm beating him up, evidently, in the judge's mind. And right now in this sport, all you gotta do is trick 3 judges. So we go back and we find little techniques to trick the judges and make it look like I'm winning, even if I am controlling. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have all the answers right now. You know, I got to go back and watch the fight, fucking obviously. But nothing changes. Keep getting better as a mixed martial artist, and that's it.
Daniel, first of all, I want to thank you for the time. Not many people are going to come out here and talk to us after they lose a judge's decision, so we appreciate that. How did you score the fight?
I think I won 4 rounds to 1. I think the only 1 round that he won possibly was that 3rd round. Although in every single round I had more control time. You know, it's just such a gray area where if you're throwing volume, it might look like you're winning to the naked eye that doesn't understand MMA. But if you're controlling somebody and you have them in a position, you're winning the fucking fight. So again, it's not really become about a fight. It's just become about tricking judges. You know, right now I'm only 5 minutes removed from the fight. I don't have all the answers. I might say something right now that I'm going to regret. I don't fucking know. Yeah, it just sucks.
My last question is, I know there's a rivalry, there's a good rivalry between you two, but that said, a lot of times when people fight each other, it changes a little bit. You start to respect their skills. Do you respect his skills now?
Nah, me and him are a guy that we're never going to see eye to eye. None of this shit was fake leading up. We really don't like each other. After I win, I don't really shove it in my opponent's face or anything like that. I heard when I was walking out of the cage, he was saying, nah, goodbye. You know, that's not cool in my book. I'd never do that to an opponent. yeah, this shit's not over. If it was up to me, I would fucking fight him, and I would fucking fight him in 15 minutes. But obviously, he's got to continue on and fight Patchy, and I got to go my route. But we'll meet again, 100%. We will fucking meet again, and I'm gonna beat him again. I'm just gonna throw more volume in addition to over 10 minutes of control to his under 1 minute.
Hey Danny, real quick, I just wanted to ask, as a loser of a fight, you're not required to come speak to us after. Why did you feel like it was necessary? Why did you want to come speak to the media?
Yeah, just something that I reiterate. Whether I win or I lose, nothing really changes in my life. The only thing that's changing right now is my phone's gonna be getting blown up by people in my Instagram comment section talking shit. I don't give a fuck about any of them. None of them would say that's my fucking face, or I would throw them through a fucking window. So I don't really care. I'll come talk to you guys. I'll talk to anybody, anytime, any place. It doesn't matter if I win or lose. I don't care. You know, right now, obviously, I'm the most pissed off I've been fucking ever because I think I won that fight. But you know, it is what it is. I'm not totally down because I know I won. But you know, it just sucks that in this sport it comes down to 3 fucking people.